Hey creative friends, it's Elizabeth Sampson, the Doodle Nurse, back with another week of lettering. I'm not wearing green, but today is all about St. Patrick's Day. Join me today for a little Old English lettering. Now, if you don't know what Old English lettering is, I want you to stick around. I'll start penciling the lettering in, showing you how I do a layout, and then we'll proceed from there. If there are certain lettering styles you'd like to see this month, then by all means put them in the comments section below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. So I want you to grab a pencil, a ruler, a pen, a marker, whatever it is you're going to use today to create St. Patrick's Day. And we're doing this ahead of time so that you can get this ready for your cards, your letters, whatever decorations that you want to create for St. Patrick's Day, you're going to be ready. So grab your supplies and jump on in. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to this channel and to click the bell for notifications and then select all so you do not miss all the new videos I upload. So now it's time for the layout. What I do is I pencil in with a ruler my lines that I want to put my lettering on, and then I start penciling my lettering. Now I don't normally use a ruler for my lettering, but I do want to make sure that it stays straight. I do have a tendency to slant since I'm used to doing italic lettering. So you will see me pull out a ruler and just shore up the lines so that they're straight up and down. But that's the extent of using a ruler while I'm lettering. So this is the Old English font that I am recreating here in my art journal. And if it's something that you don't know what Old English lettering is, then please look it up, Google it, and you will see examples. Now, how I started my journey with lettering was my mother's friend gave her a Speedball textbook. Actually, it was the 20th edition. And she gave her pen and nib set with ink. And I picked it up and I just taught myself how to letter. Now, I was just a kid at that time. I taught myself how to letter, but it has stayed with me all these years. And that's one thing I always look at is when I'm looking at fonts and lettering, I am drawn to the letters. So, that being said, you can see why I love to letter. So the next step in this process is the outlining of the pencil lines that you just created. And I'm using my micro line markers, and I'm using a 0-2 size. This is definitely a personal preference depending on the size of the outline that you want to see. So you can always skip this step, go right to the color if you want to, but I really believe the black outline is what brings a pop to the lettering itself. So if you want to follow me on my social media networks, please click in the description box below. You will find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, and there will be a link to my website as well. So please give this a thumbs up, and I'd like you to comment below and share with your friends. And if there's any special lettering you'd like to see, please let me know that in the comment section below. So as I'm moving along, you'll be able to see me do the outline, and I'm going to speed this up a little bit so it doesn't take so long. So as you know, this is the sped up version. It usually takes me a little longer than this, but you will see all the outlining of this in a sped up fashion. I really like the way this is turning out. If you guys like this, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell for notifications.
So if you guys have any questions for me about lettering, please put it below in the comment section. Or if there's anything you want to know about how I taught myself to letter, that also can be put in the comment section. I really do believe everybody has the ability to do this. With artwork, it takes practice. So if you just keep practicing, you will do very well at creating the things that you like. So our next step of this process is bringing color, and again I have the 72 pack of Stedtler markers that I'll be using because we have such a variety of colors. And as you can see, I pulled out every green that was available to me to start coloring in these letters. I started with the light green for the St. Patrick's Day, and I really think it looks good on this. You could use any color you want. It doesn't have to be markers. You can use colored pencils, crayons, gel pens, whatever you may have, whatever you like, Sharpies, whatever appeals to you to create this. And it depends what type of paper you're going to be using as well. So let me know in the comment section how you like the way this is turning out so far, and if you're going to try to recreate this. And if so, what are you going to use it for? So I'm finishing up the lettering here, the St. Patrick's Day. Then I'm going to move off to the clover. And for the clover, I decided to use two different color greens, a darker and a lighter green. And you're going to see how I put the two of them together, starting with the lighter green in the center sections, and then I move off to the darker greens for the outside sections. And I'm going to go in and put some fine detail in here with my black pen in the end.